get a moniker of being like a diva, which I never felt I deserved, which I don't deserve.
The A-list everything in her mind celebrity was shopping in NYC and told a salesperson to stop looking at her and to turn the other way. And this is allegedly J-Lo.
Apparently she has this rule that if she's like out amongst us peasants, we're not allowed to look her in the eye.
One thing you can always trust in, oh God, family.
We do our best. We do try our best.
You don't need to worry about Ben. Let me just tell you.
That they were seen in public together in, more than a month.
Yeah, 47 days.
47 days. The flowers were not for Ben, but they both showed up with flowers. They went to go see one of Ben's kids was starring in a play last night, a school play, and Jen was there as well with Emmy, and they all went in together as a family, and they went and saw the play, and then afterward, Ben drove Jen and Emmy home to Beverly Hills.
Okay, we're not doing that. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
You know better than that.
Come on. Don't come in here with that energy, please. Listen, I feel like actually get mentioned enough. If I could just end on one thing, is that Jen is a producer on this movie, and the reason why I'm here and the reason why Sterling was in this beautiful movie is because Jen cares. And Jen cares about things like representation and diversity. And she's a boss. And she's an incredible creative and an icon, and that's what I think we should celebrate her for today.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reportedly selling their home amid breakup rumors. According to multiple outlets, the couple's Beverly Hills home, which they bought together back in May of 2023 for $60.8 million, has been quietly placed on the market.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are clearly in a rough patch in their marriage of, less than 2 years at this point, because we know they are living in separate households right now.
We got back together, it was just like, I want to make music again. I want to get back in the studio. I was very, very inspired. And when I think about, I was like, the same way This Is Me then captured that moment in time without me realizing it. The first time we kind of fell in love, I wanted to capture this moment in time.
And now it's J-Lo and Ben in You've Got Mail. Subject line, yo girl, remember me?
So Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez didn't just suddenly start hanging out together 2 weeks ago. He started reaching out to her in February, sending her emails.
I've always, for better or for worse, have followed my heart and my instincts, and this is where it brought me to.
Why are people always worried about what face Ben has on? Like if Ben walks out the house and he's
all right
on the street is the Bronx doesn't even fuck with this one. You can't come back to your hood, huh? What Dirk say?
What's something else that real New Yorkers say?
You!
Diva, I'm rich and you're broke attitude. Let's be real here, homegirl.
Work hard. That I put in harder work than everybody else. I work harder and harder and harder and harder. When everybody's sleeping, I'm doing more.
Like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the...
Okay. I truly have left this woman alone for years. I have just been annoyed in silence since high school. And guess what? I'm a Puerto Rican woman from the Bronx who went to the same high school as you, and you're lying. I saw your high school photo. You did not have hair like that, and we also both attended an all-girls Catholic high school in an Irish and Italian neighborhood, so you weren't running up and down the block. You know damn well you were sitting next to Megan Farley and Christine Marchetti in class. Why are you lying? Please stop using us to look human. We are sick of you. You don't do shit for us. Keep our names out of your mouth. We're not running up and down the block. Not all of us do that for kicks. You're stupid. Stop using us to look human. Stop using us to look relatable. We don't like you.
A flying fuck about celebrity culture, especially when you see just how hard she's trying to be relatable. Like, how many times is this girl gonna mention the block, but then whenever she goes and visits said block, nobody recognizes her or claims her as one of their own?
I said, "What can I get you to drink?" But Jennifer refused to even acknowledge me. She turned her head away and told her personal assistant, "Please tell him I'd like a Diet Coke and lime." She wouldn't even look at me. It was sad. She seemed so sweet in her movies.
The only reason why you are famous is because of the role you played as Selena, which came out very shortly after she passed away, which of course made your career skyrocket. And for some reason, her playing the role of an actually talented singer must have gotten to her head, and she then believed that she could also sing, when in reality, she's not that good. Do you guys ever see that clip of her SNL performance before they dubbed it with auto-tune? The shit sounded like a dying feral cat. So
I don't know. I have a problem when someone copies my look exactly and they're not even a real singer.
Sorry. Okay. Are you guys good?
Honestly, I don't know why.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reportedly selling their home amid breakup rumors. According to multiple outlets, the couple's Beverly Hills home, which they bought together back in May of 2023 for $60.8 million, has been quietly placed on the...
Diddy responds to Marc Anthony exposing S3X tapey with Jennifer Lopez. One, it looks like we got another high-profile breakup on our hands, folks. This time it's Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. But honestly, didn't we all see this one coming? Reports are swirling that their relationship is on the rock and they're heading toward divorce. Interestingly, this time around, Ben isn't being painted as the sole villain. Rumor has it that he's been regretting his decision to leave his ex-wife Jennifer Garner and jump back into a relationship with J.Lo last year. But before we dive into the current divorce drama, let's take a quick stroll down memory lane with Bennifer. Their whirlwind romance first ignited back in 2001, with Ben famously proposing with a massive pink diamond engagement ring in 2002. However, their love story hit a snag when they called off their wedding just days before the ceremony in 2004, ultimately parting ways a few months later. Fast forward nearly 2 decades to 2021, and Bennifer was back in the headlines. The couple was spotted on a cozy date in the Hamptons, reigniting their romance and making one of the year's biggest headlines. By early 2023, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck had finally settled into married life following a journey that spanned 2 decades and included 2 engagements. Their initial romance, which sparked in 2000, was catalyzed by their collaboration on the rom-com Giggly. Affleck eventually proposed to J.Lo, but their love story faced turbulence, leading to their 2004 breakup. Over the years, both Ben and Jennifer ventured into marriages with others, welcomed children, navigated divorces, and explored new relationships. Then in May 2021, just a month after Lopez's split from Alex Rodriguez, rumors of her rekindled romance with Affleck began to swirl once again. By the summer of 2022, Bennifer had exchanged vows, embarking on their new journey as newlyweds, still basking in the glow of their recent nuptials. But if you've been paying attention, you might have noticed that Jen and Ben haven't been seen together publicly since around March 30th, when they were last spotted out in New York. Adding fuel to the speculation, Jennifer raised eyebrows by liking an Instagram post about healthy relationships, which included a snippet emphasizing the challenge of building a relationship with someone who is disconnected from themselves. This subtle action hinted that all might not be well in paradise. Jennifer also attended the Met Gala solo, with the official explanation being that Ben was tied up with work commitments and couldn't accompany her. But let's be honest, that excuse seems a bit flimsy. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's trouble brewing in paradise, or perhaps even a whole lot of it, considering we're talking about a potential divorce here. Even before these recent reports, there were plenty of signs pointing to trouble. For instance, in a viral video, Ben was seen looking stressed and miserable during a coffee run-in, even appearing to slam a car door after helping Jennifer into the passenger seat. In the same month, a video emerged showing Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck in what appeared to be a heated argument while stopped at a traffic light in Bubble Hills. The footage captured Ben pointing directly at Jennifer, who turned away, clearly in the midst of a tense exchange. This wasn't the first public display of tension between the two. At last year's Grammy Awards, Jennifer seemed to snap at Ben during a similar intense moment, though they later downplayed the incident. If you look at another clip of Ben after he told J.Lo he'd be back soon, it seems like he couldn't wait to get away from her. Now reports suggest that the couple might be on different pages in their marriage. A source spilled the beans to US Weekly, saying Jen and Ben are having issues in their marriage. The insider explained that these problems began a few months ago when Jennifer started ramping up her work commitments and preparing for her tour. Jen is very focused on work. They are on two completely different pages most of the time. The source added TMZ also reported that Ben had indeed moved out of the house where he had been frequently seen coming and going and where he had been spending the night. With divorce rumors swirling, fans have begun speculating about why their marriage might be hitting the skids. Many believe that Ben grew weary of Jennifer's constant need for attention and her tendency to make their love life a spectacle for the public. This speculation isn't without basis. Ben himself once expressed that if it were up to him, their marriage would never be a social media event. Jen and Ben initially called it quits in 2003 before reuniting nearly 20 years later. As for what caused their breakup back in 2003, Ben revealed that the relentless public scrutiny took a heavy toll on their relationship. However, when they reconnected years later, he learned to adapt to this new chapter in their love story. He even expressed this sentiment in Jennifer's 2024 documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, where he emphasized the significance of their reunion. When we got back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. But Ben soon realized that asking for such a compromise wasn't entirely fair. He explained, it's like you're going to marry a boat captain and you go, well, I don't like the water, you know. We're just two people with different approaches trying to learn to compromise. There's even a scene in Jennifer Lopez's documentary where Ben Affleck appears noticeably uncomfortable as J.Lo shares intimate details of their old love letters with friends and colleagues. This moment has added fuel to the fire surrounding their rumored marital troubles. Allegations have surfaced that Jennifer pressured Ben to maintain a certain image, leading to growing frustration on his part. Reports even claim that Ben was furious after being criticized for getting fillers and Botox treatments, procedures that J.Lo allegedly encouraged him to undergo. According to sources, Jennifer convinced Ben that facial maintenance is a common practice in Hollywood, even among his close friends like Matt Damon. Adding to the speculation, some believe that the couple's absence from public view since March may be tied to Jen's potential involvement in the ongoing legal case against Diddy. Around that time, rumors circulated that Jennifer was somehow implicated in the case, particularly concerning the incident where Natana Rubin, who was deeply involved, was injured. Rubin has expressed her desire to have bullet fragments removed from her face for ballistics evidence, indicating her willingness to reopen the case. She stated that she is prepared to allow doctors to remove a piece of the venom bullet still lodged in her face to prove that should Diddy shot her at a New York club in 1999, I'm willing to have a doctor remove a part of the bullet in my face so that they can use it as evidence if need be for this trial, Rubin said during an interview on News Nation with Elizabeth Vargas. Even if it means risking her life, Rubin is committed to pursuing justice. Adding to the drama, Knighton, another key figure in the case, has claimed that Jennifer Lopez lied to the jury, suggesting that she should be investigated alongside Diddy. If you've been following the news, it's clear that J.Lo has been dealing with quite a bit of turmoil lately. Beyond the Diddy scandal, she's made headlines for various controversies, from her struggling projects to incidents like the Bronx orange drink debacle. And who could forget the Ver moment when she was caught on camera spitting chewing gum into her assistant's hand in the middle of New York City. Jennifer has also been accused of mistreating her staff, with fans noting a pattern in the complaints from those who have worked for her. Additionally, she's been called out for allegedly appropriating black culture while failing to acknowledge the black artists who contributed to her success. With so much controversy surrounding her, it's hard to ignore the signs that something is amiss in JL's world. There's even talk that during a recent performance, Jennifer's vocals were turned down so low that some speculated it was due to her attitude. If this is the behavior she's bringing into her marriage, it's no wonder that their relationship is reportedly on the rocks. However, there are also reports suggesting that Jennifer and Ben aren't ready to throw in the towel just yet. They might be willing to work on their marriage. According to a source who spoke to In Touch, Ben believes in therapy to some extent and is willing to participate with an open mind. Even though he finds the process humiliating, he's never going to gauge the success of this marriage by what happens in the therapist's office. The source revealed Ben also has a higher tolerance for conflict, and is more willing to fight for what he wants than the average person. So while the road ahead may be rocky, it seems that Jennifer might still have a fighting chance if they can find common ground and navigate the challenges that come with being in the public eye. An insider who has known Ben Affleck, 51, for over a decade recently shed light on the dynamics between him and Jennifer Lopez, 54. They explained that for Ben, life is a constant battle, and his only real satisfaction comes from overcoming challenges when the odds are against him. Now that Ben and Jennifer have reunited, the ongoing ego battle is evident, though it's balanced by the undeniable passion and respect they share for one another. However, one has to wonder if there's a simpler path for them and why they seem to thrive on such a tumultuous relationship. According to an insider who spoke exclusively to In Touch, the high-profile couple has hit yet another rough patch. Look, even when things are good between Ben and Jennifer, their gigantic egos and sharp opinions mean there's going to be some fighting and arguing. The noted career pressures have been particularly high for both Ben and Jennifer recently. Ben has been in grind mode, juggling a slew of projects through his and Matt Damon's production company, while J.Lo is dealing with the fallout from a flopped album and several canceled tour dates. These professional stresses have inevitably spilled over into their 2-year marriage. The couple even scrapped plans to buy a home in New York City after a series of notorious real estate decisions, pulling out of escrow 3 times before finally settling on a $61 million mansion in Los Angeles last year. According to the insider, Jennifer's exacting standards during their house hunt proved to be a significant source of conflict, with the two fighting over nearly every detail. The tension eventually reached a tipping point for Ben, who has been feeling overwhelmed by the demands on his time and energy. Ben has too much on his plate, and when he faces personal ADV adversity, his old demons tend to resurface. The insider revealed they added the only way he's going to find any peace is if he and Jennifer put their stubbornness aside and focus on making each other happy. Meanwhile, Jennifer Lopez has admitted to feeling misunderstood at times, especially as she navigates life outside of Chiz. These reflections came during the promotion of her latest film, Atlas, in which she appeared without Ben by her side. The couple has reportedly hit a rough patch in their relationship and are said to be living apart, though both have continued to wear their wedding rings despite the intensifying divorce rumors. While discussing her connection to her character in the sci-fi movie, J.Lo commented, "We are so different because she doesn't show any of her emotions." This contrasts starkly with Lopez's own expressive nature, underscoring the complexities she feels in both her personal and professional life. Speaking to People, she elaborated, "She's so closed off, and I'm too much emotion. Sometimes at times she was very sure. She was like, 'This is what's happening. Please listen to me. Please tell me.' And she felt very misunderstood at times. I can also relate to that a bit." These comments highlight the internal struggles that Jennifer faces, mirroring the challenges in her marriage to Ben. Despite the difficulties, it seems that both are still holding on, perhaps hoping to navigate through this rocky period together. Jennifer Lopez's connection to her latest character seems to resonate on a personal level, especially with her sense of being misunderstood. Despite their differing approaches to emotion, these comments come at a time when Jennifer and Ben Affleck are reportedly facing significant challenges in their marriage. The couple, who tied the knot in July 2022, are rumored to be experiencing marital troubles. Sources claim that Ben moved out of their shared family home in Mayday, and it's speculated that Jennifer may be looking for a new home of her own. An insider told In Touch that Jennifer was spotted house hunting alone in Beverly Hills. Another source mentioned that the pair are not in the best place at the moment. Earlier this week, Jennifer attended a red carpet event for Atlas by herself, fueling more speculation. Body language expert Judy James observed that Jennifer was sending a defiant message with her poses during the event. Despite still wearing her wedding, Jennifer struck poses at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood that seemed to convey strength and determination. Judy noted these are hard poses and hard facial expressions from a solo Jennifer Lopez, who performs the kind of angry stares and rigid hip and hand positions that you would normally see from a flamenco dancer. She added the hand also displays her wedding ring against the black fabric of her skirt. There's no softness here, and it's unclear if the post should be taken as a warning to Ben or a warning to the press to stop speculating. However, Jennifer's softer, warmer smile does return in one photo, but only after the dramatic, stern expressions have made their mark, adding to the intrigue surrounding the state of her marriage. In recent months, the couple's demanding work schedules have kept them apart. Lopez has spent considerable time in New York for various projects, while Affleck has been busy filming, further fueling rumors about the stability of their relationship. The speculation intensified after Lopez attended the Met Gala without Affleck. The couple, who rekindled their romance in 2021 and married the following year, have often appeared together at events with their blended family, which includes Lopez's twins and Affleck 3 children from his previous marriage. However, on May 16th, the pair were seen together at an event supporting their children. Although they arrived separately, they left together, both still wearing their wedding rings. Jennifer was also spotted picking up her daughter Emmy with Affleck despite their reported separate living arrangements. A source told People that the couple remains committed to their relationship and is working through the challenges of balancing work and family life. In their documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, Affleck and Lopez reflected on their rekindled romance, emphasizing the importance of compromise and understanding in maintaining their relationship despite the ongoing rumors and challenges. It seems that Jennifer and Ben are still holding on, navigating the complexities of their high-profile marriage with a mix of determination and caution. The couple's representatives have not responded to requests for comment regarding their current living situation. However, their recent public appearances and statements from insiders suggest that they are attempting to balance their individual commitments while maintaining their relationship. Despite this speculation is rift that Ben Affleck might be rekindling his relationship with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner following their 2000 separation. After their split, both Ben and Jennifer Lopez went on to start their own families, Ben with Jennifer Garner and J.Lo with Marc Anthony. When asked about how they approached their second chance at love, the Made in Manhattan actress told People in 2022, "I think we are strong enough now to know what's real and what's not, whereas when we were younger, maybe some of those outside voices were a little bit tougher for us to reconcile and survive. The celebrity lifestyle certainly doesn't make it easy to settle down, especially for someone like Jennifer Lopez, who is constantly engaged in new projects. J.Lo is known for her dedication to her craft, investing tremendous time and effort to maintain her image and interact with fans, while Ben and J.Lo are usually inseparable. Recent reports indicate that they have been spending more time apart. A source told In Touch in 2024 that Jen's need to make their relationship so public and perfect often leaves Ben feeling overwhelmed, and at times henpecked. He just needs to be by himself, sometimes out of her shadow. Work is always a top priority for the on-the-floor singer, and as a result, the couple often finds themselves on different pages. Another insider revealed to US Weekly that while it's important for a partner to support their significant other's career, it did raise eyebrows when Lopez attended the 2024 Met Gala solo. Despite being one of the event's co-chairs, Ben Affleck's absence was noted, and a source shared with OK Magazine that it was a deliberate attempt on Ben's part to give himself some breathing room. Of course, she was a little hurt, but she knows he loves her. He just needed a break from the red carpets and the publicity that she craves, the source added. However, according to Affleck's representative, the actor was unable to attend due to a scheduling conflict as he was working on The Accountant 2. Whether he was truly busy or simply needed space is up for debate. Additionally, on May 16, 2024, the Let's Get Loud singer sparked divorce rumors by liking a March 19th Instagram post shared by relationship coach Lena Marak. The post highlighted major relationship red flags, emphasizing the importance of respect, integrity, emotional safety, and effective communication in building a healthy relationship. It also noted that strong relationships cannot be built with people who don't truly know themselves. Marzak shared a screenshot of Jennifer's like as evidence, as reported by People. However, she later urged followers to please be kind to Jennifer Lopez because she's a human being. Marzak added, "I do not know if they're getting divorced, I hope not, but yeah, please." As the days go by without an official statement from the couple, rumors continue to intensify. The silence only adds to the speculation surrounding the state of their marriage. That's all for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.